Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I'm your host, Ahmani Brown. I'm also joined with that guy over there, that man, Deavugh.
What's up, gang? It's me. Yeah. You're.
There he is. And then that guy over there, the lion.
It's the lion, Leon.
There you go.
Shit.
And we're here to talk about the things that we usually talk about on this podcast because it's time to do another podcast. This is also the first podcast since our anniversary. So 5 years now. Let's go.
5 years?
It's been 5 years since.
Damn.
Well, we've entered the 5th year is what I should say.
Entered the. That's still great. Damn.
So, 4th anniversary, 5th year. So we've done it. Yeah.
We've been around the block a couple times. Just talk about our feelings and about our days for a couple years now.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Back in the old days, there was some shit going on there.
What do you mean by all that?
I mean, he kind of got the point a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Back in
Now,
the
what
old
he
days.
mean is kind of crazy, but he kind of got a point. Not a point. Yeah, think about it like that. Yeah, think about it.
My audio was shit. We had some weird stuff going on with some other people.
Hey, that's the past. Let's talk about the future. We live.
We'll talk about the future.
But I guess the present or the last week.
Yeah, no, that's what we're gonna do. So, I'm trying to remember what I did. Well, obviously, we played a lot of Marvel Rivals. Rivals. The Magic skin I care about came out. I'm big happy about that. That's nice. Big happy about that.
Funny thing is, I was playing Marvel Rivals early in the morning. I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Why is that Hulk have a fucking mohawk?
You forgot about that. Hey, yo, what the hell? Yeah, man. Pulled up, right?
The skins are out.
Behold. I mean, that
Magic
came out at like 9 o'clock, though. Oh, yeah, you were slumped that day, though.
Mm-hmm. Woke up early.
Behold, Punk Child. And I appreciate her. I've never been so excited about a skin. It's crazy. Also,
she's beautiful skin.
it's a beautiful skin. It's a very beautiful skin. Also, Monster Hunter dropped, so that's been fun.
Yeah.
I've played very little of it. You guys have played significantly more of it than me.
I've actually played probably way less than you.
That's impossible.
No, I'm being dead serious.
So I'm the
No.
Monster Hunter right now.
Wait. I need to understand this. How far are you in the game, Leon?
I haven't even really started.
Damn.
That's crazy.
What
What were you doing this whole time? We were sitting there playing it.
Ahmani, how far are you?
So when I went to play it, the day of when it came out, I was going to continue forward and start playing it at night and everything, but then I had to do some audio changes on I think my cat and something else and setting changes because I tried to set something up and then I didn't like it, so I had to go back, change that.
Damn.
And then after that, I'm like, you know what? It's getting late. I need to go to bed and do something else in the morning because I got some stuff to do. So I'm like, all right, do it later.
No Monster
That didn't
Hunter.
happen. It was like 10 o'clock after that.
It's all
And
been
I went to
bad.
try and play it again. Then I listened to my cat.
Oh.
And I think some other details were wrong too, so I had to change that as well.
Why are you listening to your cat, bruh?
Because the cat's, for some reason, the cat's voice has been in this weird state of either too low or too high. So I've been having to adjust it, being like, all right, let me see how this sounds during the cutscene when it speaks. And it's just been this fuckery. My guy is fine. He looks fine. He has drip. He's all good. It's
You'll just
fine.
turn him back to meowing then. Call it a day.
See, I tried.
No, you didn't.
For some reason,
It's just a button. It's just
I've
a-
gotten used to the talking. So I'm in a real bad predicament.
Damn.
I think I have the voice set to a good spot right now, but I'm still like, eh. It's like one octave down. It's like, okay, that's way too deep. It's like the feminine speaking, but it's like too low, I feel like. And then if I go one up, it's like, oh, this is better. but I feel like it's a bit too high. There's not like an in between those two, so I have to like pick and choose now.
It's kind of wild.
I know. But once that's been dealt with and I've got my settings corrected, I'll probably be farther than all of you.
Oh no, Leon!
Because all I did was I just got my bow originally on the first day. I just went and got the bow, and then I was like, all right, I'll play this later because I'm tired and I had other stuff to do.
That's all you did, Ahmani? You got the bow, and that's oh my god.
And then I started playing today, where I beat like the first hunt, the second little mission that they had us doing, and I was about to start the third one.
It is a beautiful game. They did work on it, bro.
It's a game. It's a game.
Yeah, it's a game.
Oh come on, you
little pixelated on my end, but you know.
No. I'm glazing this shit.
I mean, like, I love Monster Hunter, but I'm just chilling.
They did so much customization in it. You can do anything.
Oh yeah, my character looks real nice though.
Oh yeah.
And the monster designs.
I mean, they're old monster designs to be fair. Well, no, some of them are new. Some of them are new.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Some of them are new. Not that many, but some. And,
I might have to change my character design.
I fucks with it. And I fuck with it. It looks very clear, very good.
Yeah, but I'm vibing on Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter's been fun.
Mm-hmm. It's the game.
We also watched, some of us watched, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. I fuck with it. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. They had...
I'm watching that with Dick one, yeah.
It was, okay. So, that's how I could describe it is, I think the art style is actually really cool. I don't know why people are so divided on it. It's like the whole show is done in like this comic book style. Even to when like they do transitions and stuff like that, like you actually watch comic book panels and stuff like that pop up on the screen. I think that's actually really cool. So I'm not really sure why people are really weirded out on the art style. But I will say that the animation can be a little funky sometimes. A little stiff, actually. I say funky. It's literally can be a little stiff. And I've seen it, and I'm like, okay, that could use some smoothing. But like that's just something that could be done easily with like a second season, which it's already greenlit for. So it's just like, yeah, just make it a little smoother. It's a little chunky. That's about it. I think the story is pretty good. I'm not gonna go into too much detail because you just said you were gonna watch it. Mm-hmm. But I think that what they do with Lonnie, which you'll figure out, I think what they do with Lonnie is really cool. I like that characters in this are not the usual cast of characters for Peter. So, like, Nico Minoru is, like, his best friend, right? And, like, Pearl, who is actually, like, a superhero in the comics, is also just chilling. She just exists. There's, like, a bunch of characters that, like, make it feel more like Spider-Man's just a part of this greater Marvel universe. Now, it's a little weird that, like, a lot of them are, like, C to D to B-list tier characters that are just existing around him, right? But that's kind of cool, though. Like, I think a lot of it's really cool because it is all these C, B, D-listers that are just like, yeah, no, they're just here. They're just around. There's that guy. You don't know it's a superhero, but, like, eventually that's going to be a thing. There's that girl. She's also a superhero. You just don't know it's going to be a thing yet.
What's his name? Forget his name. Fuck. Green Goblin, fuck.
Oh, hey, you think about Harry and Norman Osborn?
Yeah. Why Osborn got waves though?
He always got the waves. What you mean?
That
nigga be swimming all the time.
So why is there a black nigga with waves now? Like, come on.
Well, no, now it's come full circle because like that's where the waves exist, bro. Now the waves make even more sense.
That makes no sense, man.
Now it makes the most sense.
You can't take the white guy away from us.
They did. It's okay.
It's not okay, buddy.
It's also a very different version of the character, so like I'm kind of down. Like the way he's depicted is a little interesting because there's times where you're genuinely kind of like, wait a minute, hold up, is Norman Osborn actually like a good guy? Like, is that the deal here? And then like other times you're like, I don't know. It's looking kind of Green Goblin-y. It's looking kind of Green Goblin. I think they did a really cool stuff with it. One thing, my personal gripe with this show though, is their use of suits. I think what annoys me is Spider-Man earning his classic suit at this point. like, I think it works with Miles, because Miles is a new character, right? Well, newer character, so, like, the idea is he's supposed to be picking up, like, the mantle kind of situation, so it's, like, him earning his black suit, like, his little black suit is cool, right? Because that happens in the comics and happens. Peter does not earn his original classic costume. He makes it. He just does. He runs around, like, he has the prototype suit. No, he has the wrestler suit, the prototype suit, and then the classic suit. And it's in that order. Well, technically the Ditko suit, but that's basically the classic suit. And it's, like, in that order, and to be honest, the design for it comes even sooner. It's just weird. And, like, this show does the thing where it's, like, Peter's got to earn he's going to earn the classic suit again. And I'm just kind of like, man, just give him his fucking suit. Everybody knows what that suit looks like. Just give him it. It's fine. You had to do it in the last trilogy of movies. It was like, well, here we got to give you your classic costume. And, like, I don't like what they did with the Future Foundation suit. I don't like the little design changes that they did, because it really kind of messes up its very uniform look that it originally has. And I don't like the fact that it doesn't come from the Future Foundation. I hate the fact that it's like, some people are going to look at it and be like, the Oscorp suit. And I'm like, just make a different suit. Just make a new suit. If you're going to do that, I think it's okay. Like, you don't have to use the design for the suit that, like, exists as another thing. You don't have to. You just don't. Actually, it's probably better you didn't. Because now we're going to have a bunch of people that's running around going like, oh yeah, the Oscorp suit. I'm like, I'm going to slide somebody.
How many episodes of it is it?
Surprisingly, not that many. It's got like 10. First season was like, I think 10 episodes. I think. It might even be less, because I think the first two, yeah, it dropped as 2, 3, and then 2 again. So it is less. It has like 8, 7.
7.
7 episodes.
7 episodes.
That's crazy. It's not many. It's like an easy binge. You go through it in like a day. But they drop them sparingly. So, sort of sparingly. But they're all out now, so it's an easy, like, run through for the first season. Not a bad pick, though. Not a bad pick. I like it. I think what they're doing with the characters is cool. I like it. Hopefully they keep up the quality of writing, and it'll be fun. It'll be a great time. What else did I check out? I know I checked out a webtoon. I was reading a webtoon that was kind of interesting. Oh, yeah, no, I remember what the deal was. Alright, let me find the title. It's called The Great Mark. Alright, so let me do... Yeah, it's called The Great Mark. So let me give you the basic rundown of this.
Okay. Is it like invincible? No.
Nah, check this. Oh,
no.
So once upon a time, there was a nigga so evil.
Unfortunate.
Well, technically, he was a Justicar. So strict. So the deal is that you're like, I kill the shit out of criminals. I don't stop killing criminals. We kill evil every day. And then to the point that you're like, all right, hold up, wait a minute. Because the deal is that rules enforced absolutely is not inherently a good thing. And, like, some people know this. Some people don't get that nuance. This nigga did not get that nuance. So, whatever punishment it may be, you was getting executed hella hard. And I did mean executed. Did you steal that guy's bread? Executed. You're a criminal. Don't do it. Did you murder that guy's family? Also executed. Treated the exact same way. Dude was strong. Dude was dummy strong. They was like, damn, bro, we can't do nothing about that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do what we can, lock this dude away, and ship him off into space. Basically, they tried to Planet Hulk this man. Upon being Planet Hulked out into space, God pulled up and was like,
what?
Yes, no, God pulled up and was like,
God?
My universe is, on God. It was like, my universe is chilling. It's real nice. It's a vibe. I literally am the creator of all things. It's okay. Wait, what the fuck is that? Why is there so much evil coming from that ship? what? You know what? If there's just that much evil in my universe, I'm gonna just destroy it. So you guys get ready to destroy it, and dude decapitates God.
How the fuck did he even get to...
Bruh, right. So, like, God's dying wish is like, oh, absolutely not, bro. You are not about to just kill me. What the hell? And so, as the last thing he does, right before he does it, he's like, I'm just gonna rewind time. I'm gonna hit the fat rewind real quick so that we don't do any of this, and I'm gonna just erase you from existence. But unfortunately, as he rewinded time, his head came off, so he actually officially died. And then his head went back in time with Home Dude, and then they got fused together.
Oh my god.
So now we have what is essentially depowered God with this dude who had what is basically the worst kind of life, apparently, growing up. And now they both have, they both share the same presence. And so, God, who is significantly less powerful now, because it's just him as a head and not his full body, full power, full majesty, right? Is just chilling in this dude going alright, so I guess we're going to see what happens, and I'm basically going to be the rundown / conscience you have, because I guess we're going to do our best to try to rewrite your story so that you don't turn out to be like that. Keep in mind, that dude's technically still in there. He has all of his memories, and he's like, yeah, now I remember everything like this. But he's like, what do you mean I don't have to turn out like that? And I was like, well, for instance, right, you hated your dad, and your dad started a civil war, right? They killed him off rip. They killed him on sight. They was like, his dad pulled up, he was like, hey, my son, done. Okay.
Done.
Don't gotta worry about civil wars anymore. He's like, hey, you just killed him, right? So, no civil wars, none of that. It means that all your friends get to live. They're alive. You just gotta go find them now. He's like, oh, shit. I can't just go find all my friends. So, the way this is playing out is just essentially, it's him getting a chance to rewrite his life so that he, doesn't turn into the being that just killed God on a whim because it picked a fight. Because
right place, right time. Fuck out of here. That's crazy.
It picked the fight.
He called God slacking, bro. That's wild to me.
Not only did he catch God slacking, God was like, you know what, bro? That's a lot of evil right there. I'm gonna just erase that. And he caught a body. He caught the craziest body ever.
It's too easy.
It really was too easy. It was there's a whole, they lavishly described how this is the creator, the one above all this other stuff, and then he gets his head chopped off, and it's yeah, no, on this day he died, and everybody was like, huh, well, that's crazy. That's wild. How did he do that? The hell did that happen? But I fuck with the idea of just the idea. They're just all right, so we're just gonna give you a second chance because obviously you made all the wrong choices, all the right choices, I guess, but clearly we need to do something over. just start the whole game over so that this doesn't happen. So God is essentially trying to save himself by changing his life at the same time as well, because if he gets back to that point in time,
he allowed that guy to happen.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, kind of. Yeah. He was like, I allowed whatever the fuck happened here to happen. So we're just going to do our best to make sure that doesn't happen again. Sound good?
Whoa.
Well, for sure. But that's the gray mark. I was checking that one out. That one was fun. There was another one I was trying to read. Well, I don't know if I started reading it or not. I did not. I don't see it.
I don't even know if he read it.
I will say no. I haven't. I went to look to see what it was. No, I haven't started reading it yet. I will say this: I need to read Ordeal because although I recommended it, I haven't continued it, and everyone keeps yelling at me that I need to read Ordeal. So now I'm probably gonna start reading Ordeal. So that's gonna be fun. I think that's it for me. Oh wait, I played Avowed. I didn't finish it, but Avowed's kind of cool. It's basically that. Okay, so it is I think it's Larian. I don't know if it's not Larian. It's the people that did Pillars of Eternity, except they did This game is basically their Skyrim, sort of, like for lack of a better idea to give you, where they made like I'm gonna be honest, it just plays better than Skyrim. I'm sorry, Skyrim fans, it's just not as good as this game, gameplay wise. It's crazy that they might have evolved the process of it within like. Is Skyrim like how old is Skyrim? It's definitely over 10 years old, right? Like the decade it existed.
I think.
Let me check. When did Skyrim come out? I'm pretty sure it's over a decade. I think it hit a decade. I think it came out in 2020.
Skyrim,
No, 2012.
Skyrim's been out since been in high school, so it's been over a decade.
Yeah. Let me see. Skyrim release date. I feel like it's 2011. Even further. Yeah, no, it turned a decade in 2021. So
that's
yeah,
what I'm
past
saying.
it.
I said since high school. So,
I mean, you're right, but like I just wanted to make sure because you remember something, you're like it has to be, right? Like it has to be. Yeah, no, it's been a minute.
It has to be.
So that's fun. But Avowed's kind of cool. So far I'm enjoying the combat and like the magic stuff because I'm doing a magic gun build. I just decided, fuck it, I want to shoot people and shoot people with magic. So
like
I
shoot people in two ways, physically and magically.
Yeah, basically I got bullets and I got spells. I got magic missiles. What you want?
Interesting.
Take your pick. You can do both or either or.
And then I obviously gave myself a knife to be like, in case anybody gets a little too frisky and I run out of spells, I ain't out of options. Which, to be fair, I wasn't out of options anyway because I had the blicky, but still.
I got that thing on me.
Nah, you're like right in front of my face. Not the gun.
So what I like actually about it is the fact that you can carry like two sets that you can switch between. So like you, the way it works is that you have one thing in one hand, one thing in the other, and then like you can swap the set so that you can have another thing in your left hand, another thing in your right hand. So, I think I have a wand and a pistol, which I'd be like, Fusro da, bitch, like, no, not even Fusro da. Yes, Avada Kedavra, Spectral Patronum, bitch. And then like when that doesn't work, I pull out the blicky. And then on top of that, on the other set, I have a cool spell book, which is all like, I'm gonna read to you, and if you don't want to let me read my spells, I'm gonna shank you, because that's where the knife is. He's like, I'm gonna sing you a little lullaby, put you to sleep real quick, and if you don't want to hear it, I'll find another way. Story-wise, it's alright. It's kind of cool. I like that you're like this envoy that's traveling to this place. Basically, your Pillars of Eternity world is weird. I think it's interesting, but it's super weird. Very fungal-based for some reason. The idea is that you're what is known as a godlike, and apparently godlikes are just fucking ugly. That's just the deal with them. They have, because what it is they have like this crazy birth defect that's like essentially nature's just growing out of you for some reason, like just hard growing out of you. And it's like, to normal people, they look at that and go like, oh god, what the fuck is wrong with you? And sometimes they get attacked because they assume it's like some type of crazy disease or curse thing that they're like, technically it's a blessing from the gods, but it's so odd looking that people kind of go like, are you sure it's a blessing? Like, are you sure? Like, essentially, they're like, yo, God would have made you that ugly if it was a blessing, bro. I just don't think it's possible.
You gotta nerf him somehow.
But the deal is you get to make your character, and then you get to fuck them up if you put the godlike thing on them. I made my character, I like how I looked, and then I put a almost Daredevil-esque sheet of wood on my face, and I think it kind of looks cool, but I'm not even gonna lie. With the way it looks kind of funny, but it also, like I said, kind of reminds me of Daredevil or whatever. But I find it even more hilarious when people are like, oh god, what the fuck? And I'm just kind of like, It's just a sheet of wood on my face, bro. It's just a sheet of wood. I was like, I got dreads and a sheet of wood. It's like a wood mask.
I'm the wooden hollow. Damn.
Might as well. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, damn, bro. I'm not that ugly. Shit.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't think of like horns. Almost kind of doing like that. If that's
oh,
possible.
dude. Like I said, it's very mushroom nature based. Like, homies come out looking like they came out of Last of Us, except they're like dressed nice. Like, they don't look okay. Which is why I don't blame people for going like, oh God, what? Why? So like you basically go through the game basically with everyone going like, you're a godlike, you seem pretty special, you're an ugly motherfucker, but yeah. In fact, it's actually to the point that's kind of funny because like I did some looking up. There's no romance in this game. Like, you can't romance anybody as like a thing.
So that means you're so fucking ugly. You're so ugly. Everyone's just like,
you get allies. You get allies and party members and stuff like that, and ain't nobody trying to smash, bro. Nobody wants none of it. And I'm just like, damn. It's like that.
They wake up, turn to you, and be like, oh wait a minute, huh?
They're like, bro, he's like, you're one of the greatest, bro. You're one of my best friends for sure. I mean, you saved my life. You saved my family's life. You saved everybody. You know, I don't know what I could have lived life without you. I'm not fucking, though. It's just off the limits. Like, I'm not. It's not happening.
You save the kingdom. I will offer you my... I don't think I should offer you my daughter.
I don't know how I feel about that, bro. I don't know how I feel about that. I want my kids to come out normal.
Have this stable. There you go.
I like how like all the quests just kind of pop up and just you be vibing. There's a heavy emphasis on exploration in comparison to like the other games where it's just like, hey, look, if you see something behind that waterfall, go look. There might be a chest. There's probably a chest actually. They just like putting stuff all over the place, so they're like loot, pick up stuff. They have 2 leveling systems in the game, which I've noticed. They have like a gear leveling system, so like. You want to get your gear and items up, but you also have like your natural level that gives you skills. So I think that's like a little interesting. Like it gives you like abilities and things of that nature. So for instance, if you're a magic user, which I found out pretty early, the more you put into like certain stats and like certain abilities you get, you can learn the spells. Because like, for instance, if you have a book, right, the book has a bunch of spells that you use by reading the book. But if you put stats into magic stuff and like you can just acquire spells that you could just use without the book, like it becomes like a part of your like hotkey bar at the bottom, which I thought was really cool because like you could just, if you find a book, because all the books have different spells, you can find a book with a spell that you've just never seen before and you're like, I want that all the time. I just want that spell all the time. Fuck it. Like, I don't even need the book anymore. I just need that spell. And so that you can have a book with, like, another 3 spells while also still maintaining the fact that you can just be like, Avada Kedavra that guy to death if you need to because you learned it. And I'm like, cool. I like that. I like that a lot. You also get these crazy cinematic stuff for, like, building up, like, I think it's like a takedown meter or like a stress meter that you do to your enemies. Like you break them and do like a crazy execution style thing that like is a critical hit every time. Like it plays like a little cutscene and everything. Like it doesn't slow down where you're like pow, and like basically you know how like in Fallout where they do like the VATS kind of thing going on. It's like something like that, but instead of like you doing the crazy the aim at each body part stuff that happens in VATS, you're just building up a meter, and when you like hit the right attack when they're at this moment, you just do like a crazy amount of damage to them and you get the whole cinematic thing for it. It's cool. I recommend it. I know that it doesn't look the best actually. I'm surprised. I'm not like a graphics whore. I think it looks alright, but considering that when it's coming out, it looks admittedly like a PS4 game, which is not even a bad thing, right? It was like a PS4, early PS4 kind of game to me, which is a little weird considering that this is like something that is running on like Xbox Series. like by default, like it's coming out for that. So, little strange. I've felt through the world at least once, so there's some bugs in there going on. I felt through the world because I was running too fast for the game. I will give it props though. It does have a third person mode unlike Skyrim, and it works really well actually. Like you could just swap it, and it works like functionally pretty well. I've actually kind of maintained in that mode for most of the time because, as nice as it is, I tried both. Right, playing in first person is not bad. It's actually kind of fun. I prefer to play in third person because I just like playing in third person for most games. I like seeing my characters, so I kind of like I dress them up. I make them look cool. I'm making them look sick as fuck, and like I can't see them half the time. I want to know
how he looks like.
I want to see him look cool, bro. I want to see him do cool shit. That's why I prefer third person games. I feel like first person is not a bad thing, but it's a little lacking. It's good for immersion though. It's good for immersion, not as much for like really just seeing, for customizing like the way it is, which is why it's always weird to me. For me personally, always weird when you could be like, I'm gonna get this crazy detailed like customizer, right? For like a first person game. Like Cyberpunk is a perfect example where it's like, dude, I like they try their best to let you see your character as much as possible in those games. But I'm definitely sitting there going like, I'm still playing the vast majority of this game in first person. If I hit the pause screen, I see what I look like, and I look dope. I'm not gonna lie, I look cool as fuck. It's like, but I have every conversation in first person. I can ride the bike in third person. That's nice. I can do that. I can see myself there. But it's like, I drive the car in first person. Actually, me personally, I don't drive the car in first person. I drive it in third person, but it doesn't matter because it's a car. It's a car. I'm seeing the car, not the character, the car, which is fair. I bought a nice car. I want to see the car too. So, but like stuff like that, it always feels a little weird to me to be like, look how in depth that is, and then you just never see your character. The photo mode, so that's always nice, I guess. But Avowed's cool. I recommend Avowed. I don't know if there's anything else on my list. I'm not gonna lie. So, go for it, guys. What you guys got?
Ooh, let me go. Mine's go. Real quick. Mine's. Jesus, what the fuck?
All right, I guess we're being invaded.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
We got invaded. But mine is pretty much first. I'm gonna go with shows. So, Ahmani. Mm-hmm. I need you to watch a show called Paradise. It's on Hulu.
I'm gonna work on it.
Oh my god, you have so many shows to watch, but that's so down the line.
Oh, dude, I was half tempted to just hop in and be like, "Yo, we're gonna finish Gentry today," but like,
yeah, too many things.
Monster Hunter and a lot of stuff is happening today. So like, tomorrow we're finishing it. That sound good?
That sounds great.
Sounds great.
And then solo leveling, Ahmani.
And then we can start on solo leveling.
Because that.
Oh, I need to be there for that.
Yeah, you do.
Yes, I need to see you guys' reaction to greatness.
Sung Jang Woo.
You caught up. No,
Sung Jang Woo is that guy, bro.
I know.
I'm not gonna say anymore, but yeah. But that me, Monster Hunter, Marvel Rivals, the usual. Mm-hmm. Anything else I haven't watched?
How's that been going for you, by the way? Since I know you were having trouble with Monster Hunter earlier today.
Oh, I fixed it. I unscrewed everything and dusted it out. It's crashing sometimes though. I have to do like a super more deep cleaning, but I'll be fine at nighttime because it should be cool enough. What's your fight for now? What else was I saying? Munchausen?
Lesson for the day: make sure to keep your shit clean.
Correct, Mundo. Always keep your shit clean. Don't be slacking like Mr. Deavugh is. Not be slacking.
I mean, you were kind of slacking.
Yes. What else have I been doing? Also for shows, Invincible. Loving it. The last episode.
That was fun.
Oh my God.
I haven't watched the new episode because someone keeps disappearing.
Sir, I already told you already I was watching Mr. Daquan. It was fate. It is. I know this. I just should happen because it's. But look, look. Can you please? I'll watch it because I just watched it with Logan today. I have no problem watching it. I love that episode. It's gonna be a movie tomorrow.
Okay.
What else? Watching. Nothing else.
Pirates.
Oh yeah, Pirates. Oh yeah, me and Pele watched Pirates 3. Shit was a movie. It was as good as I remember. That was so long. That was like last weekend, right?
I mean, yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah, that was Almost forgot about it. Good. Thank you for reminding me. What else have we been doing? I think right now. I wanted to say something else. Oh, at work, I'll say a little thing. I got stabbed with an expo marker. Yeah.
Intriguing.
We was vibing. She was coloring. She was coloring out of nowhere. And it said, "You know what? Stab." I'm like, why? I'm angry, but I'm okay now. But the marker in my leg.
It's still here.
So, did they draw blood or?
No, it's an expo marker. Luckily, and the child is 4, so not that
Okay.
strong.
Maybe she's trying to be New York's latest subway stabber.
I wasn't doing shit. I wasn't even looking at it.
Nah, you were practice is what it was.
That's not fair.
That's kind of morbid, but.
I just wanted to add a quick little stupid story because I was so confused when it happened. Yeah, life is lit.
We're on.
All right. So for me, still been reading the manhwas I've been recommending and everything. But there is one I want to bring back up, and that's find the name. The Night That Only Lives Today. That one has been a fun one to read so far.
Mm-hmm.
So to bring it back, the concept of this is that our main character, he is just this mercenary who is trying to make himself into a knight, and the only problem is that he is shit. He can't really do much with his combat skills. He has tried, he has struggled, and he just can't get up there in the world. An 8-year-old beat his ass.
Damn.
And said that he was basically child's play. And
Damn, not the 8-year-old.
yeah. And so one day when he's in his mercenary group, and he's the platoon leader, out into war, he is fighting amongst his army, and he dies. He gets killed by an enemy soldier, and this motherfucker dies.
This motherfucker.
And next thing you know, he comes back into the past. It's a redo manga.
Oh shit!
And he now has the ability to
Time travel.
Yeah, time travel essentially. So he has super power essentially, returned by death, and he can now go back to that same point and try his best to defeat that one guy. And it's interesting to see him overcome the wall that he is confronted with. And
Talk about this one.
I have. That's what I said. This is something that I brought up before. I want to talk about it again. And the lengths that he goes, the amount of times that he does it is insane. But when she gets it down, you're just excited for him. It's like, yeah, my boy, he did it finally. And it happens a couple of times. But now, as of, not as of, but in the current chapters, we're in the chapter 30s now. And we're actually doing more just kind of calm, almost slice of life-esque with his group and just the army that he's with. And as I say, it's fucking hilarious for what they do. The group of guys that he's with are the best homies, and they do the most funniest jokes and situations with him.
They're all gonna die. They're all gonna die. He's gonna have to save them, obviously, but like that's it's raising the stakes because they're all gonna die.
And
anybody there wearing a red shirt at the moment? All three
not
of
that I
them.
know of. And there's a current thing that's going on with a female soldier that some funny ass rumors are going around between the two of them, and I'm loving it to death. Every single time I see it, I'm like, yes, this is fantastic. Also, there is this like little
I feel it.
there is this hero complex that he kind of gets a little bit in the middle of it, where he tries to be all cool about it, but he's just cringe. Every single line he says is just absolute cringe. And his friends say the same thing when he's trying to do it. It's like, damn, this man's so fucking cringe. Jesus Christ.
Damn, bro, you're trash, bro.
Trash friends.
So yeah, please check it out. It's phenomenal. It's on Webtoons.
Say the title again for the people in the back.
The Night That Only Lives Today.
Yep.
Now, this next webtoon that I've been reading has been fantastic. I fell in love with it. And it's called Stellar Swords Master. This one is fantasy, straight fantasy, no regression bullshit going on.
No isekai
stuff. No isekai bullshit too.
No truck-kun.
No truck-kun, none of that.
Any overpowered stuff?
Little bit, but I wouldn't say it's progression. He learns. Our main character, don't remember his name, but he lives in the slums and he has his eyes to become a knight and live his own path to get the hell out of the slums, essentially. And one day, as he is working and doing what he can, he comes across this tyrant, essentially, that comes into where he works and is threatening to slaughter everyone that he knows and loves in the vicinity. And it comes to pass. He's literally gets to the point where it's like, oh shit, everyone that I know is going to die, and I have to get out of here to make sure the people who I love can survive. And he does, and he becomes a knight, or at least a mercenary as well, and he learns how to his sword techniques, other things, that variety, and you see him climb up the ranks to a point where he can come back and take out whatever happened over there. And I am being fairly vague with this because there's actually other details about it, but it's great. It's really, really good. On the on the page, it's like a 9.79. So please check this out. It's phenomenal.
Not perfect.
Great
I
moments.
can't. Only could do perfect shows. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. that's bullshit.
Yeah, you can say 9. I most I can give it a 6 out of 10.
Oh damn! What the hell? I wasn't saying all that.
That's even worse. But yeah, please check it out. Stellar Sword Master. And
seems cool.
I guess this isn't really anything that I've read, but I was given a gift recently. Okay. And I was just working, and I was just conversating with a customer, and he told me that he recently got a new gaming computer and everything, and he wanted to get rid of his old one. And he was going to sell it and everything, but then he decided to give it to me. So I now have behind me a
man, really even to look at it.
Gaming computer. I don't have the monitor, but I have the specs. I have specs and everything too. I just have to find
them. No fucking way you just said that. Specs and everything. Nigga, what are the specs?
Yeah, specs and everything. What are the specs?
What are the specs? What are the specs?
Yeah. Yes.
I have to find
that's why I asked about specs.
Oh, I'm about to slap this motherfucker.
Jesus Christ.
No fucking way.
He said it's a good quality. But it's...
a good quality.
That still determines like what you're capable of, man. That's why I asked.
And number one.
I know. I have to find the damn one thing he sent me. Because he customized it himself.
Okay, so he has a thing.
You're the worst at selling that.
Okay, at least here's a link. You're
the worst at selling that, Leon. That was
I am.
Well, he wasn't trying to sell it. He's like, it's mine.
It is mine. I'm not trying to fucking sell it.
I didn't mean to say sell it. I meant like provide as a good outlook for himself.
I know what you mean. I'm saying, he's not trying to sell it. He's not gonna be like, ooh, look at the shiny thing. He's like, dude, look, I got a new PC. It's cool.
My Discord app. There it is. Okay.
It's the best in the market.
I don't believe it's the best in the market since you got something new, but you know, it's something.
He said he built it himself, so that's again we need to know the components and determine it actually is
Hey,
good or not.
I
or if
sent
he
I
was
sent
just
a
giving
link
you a lot.
into what it's supposed to be, and the components and everything, so you guys
I-
can check it out too.
I ain't reading. I
See
ain't.
parts
I ain't reading all that.
I am. You have an i9. That's pretty
That's
good.
an i9.
Yeah, I know.
It's an i9 Liquid Cool Pill.
Mhm.
Motherboard capable of 4 terabytes. You have 32 gig RAM. That's what. You have 1 solid state drive. Is that inside or outside? Did you put
You
that
put
in?
that inside.
Okay, so you have 1 terabyte solid state drive. You still need more space depending on how many games you're trying to download. You have a 2080 Ti 11 gig video card. Oh, pretty good card. That's going to last you a good while.
No fucking way. He got the PC. He got the best PC out here.
No, not the best
Oh, no.
PC. If you had the best PC, you would have a 50 series
I
card
mean,
right now.
what
at the
probably
moment.
wouldn't have actually downgraded or upgraded if he had a.
Question, Leon, I just have. Since I see it's a liquid cooled, how old is it?
I'm not sure. I don't think it's that old.
Because that's going to be important. Because if it's past the 5-year warranty on that liquid cooler, you might need to take a look at the tubes.
I don't think it's past the 5-year warranty, because he said he got it fairly recently, and then his friend just wanted to give him something else, and he's like, "Alright."
fair. That's fair. I just want to be sure. Because if it's past 5 years, those tubes can leak.
Splash your bitch like
To
what?
my knowledge, it's in pretty good condition, and he didn't tell me
Okay.
anything like that.
To
So.
my knowledge.
Okay. Just be careful, that's all.
To
Alright,
my
but cool, you have an
knowledge.
i9. That i9's going to last you a very long time. It had a pretty good, decent graphics card. Now you just got to get the monitor. To answer your question, if you're curious, no, I don't think the T2080 is capable of 4K. But you're able to run most things anyway on 1080p at most.
I'm just happy that I have this. I never thought I'd actually get one.
You keep on looking back at it, bro. We get it. You got a PC.
Yeah.
I am looking back at it. I'm
Happy
sorry.
that you
But
Yeah. Happy you finally got a PC for it, so congrats on that.
So
I was just curious on what you're capable of so we can know which games to play with
yes,
you.
but now
Here's a question, Leon. How much of this time on this PC are you going to spend on Final Fantasy 14 now?
probably not much. I'm used to the PlayStation 5, so I'm probably just gonna still play it on there.
Man, you're never gonna play his PC on this i9. That's crazy.
Nope.
But I'll
He's never
most
gonna rank it for
But I'll
it.
most definitely like transfer over whatever I have on my laptop probably,
What-
He's
or
gonna use it
just
for indie
separately.
games.
What is the number one PC game you're trying to play though? Like,
He has 11 gigs of VRAM for it, but it's not. I don't think it's capable of doing 4K, so it's not going to be something super high end. He doesn't need something high end
Just
for
gonna
it.
play another Metroidvania.
Yeah.
Yep. I think my Metroidvania is.
it's turning.
Yeah, this card is a bit old, so it's on the older scaling part of it. But it's a pretty good card that lasts you a long time. Just don't expect like the top tier performance, as it is a couple generations old now.
I
It's all
still
good.
can't get over the specs thing. You got specs and all that.
Yeah. And I asked about specs. Like, what do you mean? You got all the specifications? Yes, what the specs are, motherfucker.
I didn't hear that far. I'm like, oh yeah, what the specs are? Oh,
we said specs like No, I'm not gonna get it. It's okay. It's alright.
But yeah, I got that, and I just gotta get monitors, as I said before, and that's probably what my tax money is gonna be for. So.
Respect.
Monitor, keyboard, get yourself a decent mic and a mouse.
And we'll see from there.
Give me
Right.
something too while you're on it.
No.
Oh, try.
But no, that's pretty much it. I don't got anything else.
All right. Well, Pele, go.
Oh, I didn't know it was part of this conversation.
What?
The moment you walked in here, you became part of the conversation. What the fuck you mean?
Oh no, I was just a bystander. I was commenting on your comments there for what it was.
All right, then fuck it. Look,
No way.
they cancel.
No,
They
it's fine.
canceled
It's
Wonder
fine.
Woman. That's
Yeah,
sad.
they canceled Wonder Woman. Very sad. Monolith Productions have been shut down by Warner Brothers. To some credit degree, I understand why they did it, because $200 million and nothing to show for it is pretty bad. But we got to step back a bit further in that story. There was a project shortly after Shadows of War back in 2017 that we're working on for 4 fucking years, and Warner Bros. Decided to cancel it out of the blue, so they had to restart everything over. That's when most of the
Anybody know what project it was?
head devs. Yes. No, they never mentioned what project it was, but it was an original IP.
Damn.
Damn.
Yeah. So they canceled that. Most of the heads got pissed off and left, and they made their own studio.
Warner Brothers just kept
The
canceling
remainder
their shit.
studio. Yeah, and then the remainder studio was like, okay, now Warner Brothers, you're Monolith. Now you're now tasked with making a Wonder Woman game. 200 with like very little time in terms of preparation, and as well as none of the people that stayed behind actually knew how to run their engine that was made for it, because all the lead developers who made it left. Yep. And now it's $200 million in the toilet, and that's why WB had to cancel the production of that studio as well as 2 others. To be fair, $600 million is a big bill to be left with after 2 failures back to
Maybe
back.
they shouldn't have canceled the first one. It could have been at least something.
They could have
Oh yeah, no,
tried.
that's definitely their fault. I do blame Warner Bros. Entirely for this part and everything for it, but I'm more upset the fact that because of the death of Monolith, now we will never see the Nemesis system hit the light of day ever
That'll
again.
be fine. We'll have another one, a better one, by the end of the decade. I don't know.
Here's some hope that the new Black Panther game made by the same firmware devs of Monolith, the Cliffside Gaming, for it, and they're making the new Black Panther game. The only downside to that note, it's under EA though.
I mean, at least it'll look nice and shiny.
It looks nice and shiny, but then that studio won't last for another year.
If the game does well, it'll be fine.
You know, it has to be stupid well, because apparently $2 to $3 million sales is not enough
And
for
you know
EA.
what?
If
It's
it's a
Black
9.8,
Panther.
that's
I
too low.
believe in it. It's okay. Also,
I don't believe we'll hit Call of Duty
I can't
numbers
wait to buy the
well. That's
skins
the
for
thing.
Black
Dauntless,
Panther.
That's what they want.
Dauntless is shutting down
Yep.
Oh.
after making
To be
big
fair,
mistakes.
they did it to themselves.
Big sad. They did do it to themselves.
They did it to themselves.
They were the
That's
only
a good
free to play
call.
for you to
The
fight
The
back.
classic L.
Truly a classic go. Unfortunate.
Yep.
Oh yeah, but I was gonna tell you that Veilguard is on it's pulling up for March.
I know, on PlayStation. Now I'm more upset that I spent the money on
Yeah,
PC.
Oof.
but you can play it there, because you were struggling to play it on PC.
On PC in first place.
Yeah,
and,
so this was probably a
now
better
it's
way.
way too late. Yeah. Now I have to play it on PlayStation, which I know I'll be able to run just fine. So that's one good piece of news, but also just upsetting because 4 months it all took to come to console free to play. Like, wow.
I think it's because EA does its big thing where they like to put games on this kind of stuff all the time. Also, I
So
don't
if they
think
know they
we
lost
also
a lot of
talked
money
about
on
how
it.
it didn't sell very well, and so giving it for free actually, letting PlayStation buy a number of copies, and obviously it's getting however many people download it, it'll just make money from that off rip. So it's not going to be enough to save it, but it's probably going to be enough to cover development.
No, the
costs.
game support's already gone. That part, I'm not expecting it to come back. I'm just saying, I'm upset that as a consumer, I spent money. Now that money kind of went to waste.
It'd be like that. To be fair, it wouldn't have gone to waste had you been able to actually play it on your PC. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's a waste now.
You
But
now
I,
have.
didn't expect it
I
to
mean,
drop as
technically, it's a
fast.
free
Yeah.
SKU that you're allowed to play it. You can actually play it,
Mm-hmm.
no problem.
Wherever you want.
Yeah. Blades of Fire looks cool.
Yeah.
God of War style ass game. Well, new God of War style game. Hold up. That was about to be very loud. By 505, which have a tendency to do pretty fun stuff, honestly. And they tend to have a tendency to do cool stuff. I'm looking forward to it. This was just the announcement trailer for it. I think that the protagonist is a little lame for everything that's coming out. What is his name? Aaron? His name is Aaron?
No, who's
Our
Aaron?
boy.
Come on, it's
Basic name.
Aaron. What are you talking about? Say the name right.
But
Whenever you read
besides
that name,
the protagonist looking like just the most generic dude sword guy ever, everything else for the game looks really cool.
Aaron Everyman.
Yeah, it really is just Aaron Everyman. He's a cool blacksmith. He's got to forge. He's the only one that can forge steel, which is kind of interesting because apparently every other steel is now stone. But game looks cool. Game looks genuinely cool. It looks like, I'm hoping this is $40 because this looks like a AA game, and we need more of those. Genuinely, it looks like it's.
I don't know upon release, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. This is just the announcement trailer, right? Look, so that we don't have a release date, right? No, we do. I take it back. Comes out in May.
Oh, May 22nd. Yeah.
It's actually surprisingly pretty close. Let's go.
Speaking of God of War games, though, there's also been talks about making a remastered collection releasing in May, since it's about the 15th anniversary of God of War.
True, that'd be fun.
Yep. Hopefully they do better than the PS4 remaster God of War 3, because that shit was ass.
Look, man, all I want is them to re-release all of the games, including the PSP ones, up-resed and looking nice. Because the old ones are the best ones, in my opinion. the new ones are
pretty good.
I will say this though, the first new one, the first of the new ones, really good. I don't like the second one nearly as much.
I mean, it does feel a bit rushed, honestly, but that's for a different day. Yeah, but that's what I'm hoping for. I just want them to have game-breaking bugs, graphical glitches, and not crash when I try to kill Poseidon, dig out Poseidon's eyeballs with my thumbs.
That'd be nice.
Did not have that problem, but fair enough.
I did have that problem on my PS4.
Fair enough. I mean, you have a point. You have a point. I think it's totally fair for you to want that to just not fall apart on you. Because you're probably looking at it being like, hey, dude, the original game didn't fall apart like this. It's on the PS3. Nope. It just didn't do this. Why did you put new bugs in the game? I think that's completely fair. Trying to see what else has been. I think that's might be it on news. Genuinely, unless anyone has anything else that they knew.
No.
No, that's it for news.
All the news I think is political. Jesus.
3 days from now, Daredevil drops.
That is cool.
Damn, that's true.
Oh.
Daredevil does
That's
drop
true,
3
yeah.
days. Damn, we gotta catch up on so much, bro.
And we do Twin Skies in 12 minutes. It's gonna be a fun night for us, all of
Yeah,
us.
something like that. It's gonna be
Whoa, hold a fucking minute, man. Hey, what do you mean something like that?
Don't worry
What do you
about
have planned? I'm catching everything. Bro, that was not even funny, bro.
He was
That's
like, you will
crazy.
not escape now.
Tonight's the night Steven Steele meets its end.
Hey, bro, he just kills him instantly. He died
could
during
be.
the break.
That'd be so so unfortunate. Hey, so what were you doing? Oh yeah, I was chilling. It was, oh yeah, that's real nice. So you got assassinated. That'd be crazy. That'd be so
Quite
wild.
unfortunate.
Quite
That'd be funny.
unfortunate. I don't know how I'd feel about that.
You laugh.
No, I'd want to fight me.
I would be like, bro.
If that was my
so
character,
cool.
I'd want to fight me.
Yeah.
I'd be like, what the fuck?
That's my guy.
I'd be like, for what? I did everything right. Why am I being punished?
That'd be a big meaty move.
Oh yeah, and despite us talking about Marvel Rivals and playing it, we also didn't mention the fact that, like, I don't think we even talked about the Thing or the Human Torch. Well, I've been playing a lot of actually both,
very
but mainly
fun.
the Thing.
Very fun. Human Torch, very OP. If you play him right,
Oh yeah, you can go crazy.
You know, you
Oh,
can
yeah,
throw
you can
all the
fucking
balls
massacre.
on the same place, and they all count like all.
Yeah,
Separately.
it's all individual. So like, if you like
Yeah.
slammed, yeah.
Yeah, nigga dies.
Do
You
people
want a
just
die spot?
Boom.
Yeah, it's a pain to deal with, especially with other players when most of your team doesn't
If
look
there's
up.
nobody
Yeah.
taking out the flies, you're cooked. Like literally
Yeah.
cooked.
That's why
There's 3 of them now, bro.
Yes,
You have to have somebody.
Oh god.
Those hitscan players need to do their fucking job.
I remember I saw one game. There was an Iron Man on the enemy team, and they had a Storm and a Human Torch. I was like, "Fuck!" And I was
Yeah,
like,
no, I
"You
was there for that game. That was
Yeah,
interesting.
but now, yeah, I was like, "We're cooked."
I'm like, somebody has to. You have to. It's required at this point. You gotta play somebody to take them out, bro. It's
Yeah, nah.
only their DPS line. Their entire DPS is in the air. You're
Yeah.
either gonna go up there and
You know,
fight
you
them.
think
or
the tanks
shoot.
are able to take out of it? Good fucking
You're
luck.
only-
I do my best as an Iron Fist person, but I can only do so much.
And I saw that. I was like, bro, he can only take out one at a time, bro.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Someone switched to Hela. Someone switched to Luke. Someone switch to Punisher. Someone who can hit scan, at God's sakes.
That's just rough.
I don't know how many times now. I think I don't know if Iron Man's more annoying or Human Torch is more annoying when it comes to trying to get them in the air, because the repulsor beam in the chest, unibeam, I mean, it just hits me instantaneously because I'm right up in their fucking face. I always get hit with that.
I'm gonna just say it's Iron Man, bro. I totally think it's Iron Man.
Iron Man's worse to deal with, honestly.
Like, not that.
Yeah, I think it's because of the unibeam.
The unibeam is. Yeah, it's because he'll sit there pinging you, and your moment you're like, you know what? Fuck you. He'll turn around and be like, I'm just gonna beam you down now. I'm just gonna get burst him. And for some reason they decided to buff that unibeam, and I'm like, why the fuck did you do that?
To be fair, it was fun that one night when I just blendered 40 people without dying once.
Yeah, no, that's the problem, ain't it?
They were not ready for it.
I was like, let's just buff
No,
that.
I just stood in one place, unibeamed, and they just fell into the blender.
And then I was looking at it being like, bruh. On top of that, Iron Man, if they're a good Iron Man player, they know how to retreat. Because Deavugh can attest to this for sure. You know, you fucking Iron Mans, you go to get them at low health, and they're just like, get them out of here. And they just go. They just leave. Or better yet.
And they hide in corners.
You want to know what's more annoying? Because the one that retreats at low health, I'm like, you know what? Fair, right? You're at low health. What bothers me more is when you get the one that retreats because you shot them like twice. They're not even low.
Wait, that was the funniest one.
They just run away instantly the moment they take.
Oh, you see me? Oh, I gotta go.
I need to leave.
I mean,
And then you have Aaron screaming out and screaming, someone do something about the Iron Man. And you're
See,
like,
those are my favorite
trying.
ones, because when they start to run, I'm like, oh, this is fun. I just have to punch the shit out of them.
Oh
Just
yeah,
follow
no,
them in the
of course
fucking
for
air.
you. But for
You're
everybody that's
fine.
not playing Iron Fist, usually because you're maining him.
Yeah.
Everyone else that's not playing Iron Fist, we have to
what
deal with an
the
Iron Man that like
fuck?
gets tapped once and just flies away. You're like, oh, I guess he's gone, because there's more important things to deal with right now.
Although I think I've seen a lot more ballsier Iron Mans now, because they just go straight up to the point where the whole team is and point blank fires their ult.
Oh no,
in
that's
their
just
faces now.
that's not even ballsy. That's your average Iron Man player.
No, that's not ballsy. They're just
That's just
stupid.
your average
Yeah.
dumb Iron Man player. They just can't aim,
player,
so
yeah.
they have to put
Yeah.
it at point blank.
They can't
range.
aim. They want to spend, and they want to waste an ult on a single player. Like, yeah, that's a great use of your ult. Not a team killer. That is not.
Sometimes they'll just fly up and be like, "All right, we're just gonna blow up like this person," and I'm like,
I seen Deavugh. You and I seen like Iron Man wasting his ult up like literally close
Missing
blank
it.
range. You're like, why?
Just missing it completely. Like, Jesus, bro. What are you doing? Like, no help to the team.
dude, just trying to get more than one person.
Oh, throw it in
Iron
the
Man's
middle,
that so
bro.
old are pieces of shit. I stand by that. I'm gonna be honest. Most
people are
characters
solo.
that solo ult are kind
Yeah,
of pieces.
if
of
you
shit.
just solo, it's crazy.
Some are designed to be so ulted because like the likelihood of you getting more than one person in your Wolverine ult is kind of
Oh,
low
it's
to
not
begin
even
with.
pops
But
up
you're
a lot
designed to
of
kill the
people.
tank.
As
should
Wolverine, you
aim
just
for
jump
it.
into the middle of everyone and do it. Like, it's actually super easy for Wolverine.
No, my thought process in this is that it's selfish to solo ult. That means that you don't.
Oh,
yeah, it's a
you're
pride
not,
thing for sure.
You're not helping your team, and you're helping the enemy team because the enemy team can have way better use of their ults. And I'm getting mad and dirty in that, but that's kind of crazy to me to solo ult.
Well, there are
somebody.
some
Mantis solo
It is going to be
ulting.
something.
there are some
You're being
benefits to
you're being
solo
petty.
ulting, though.
If you want to be an asshole, I actually saw it to
The
people to be
survivability
assholes.
is one thing for it. It depends on the survivability for it there, but most of the time it's just a asshole move because if your ult can do a lot helpful for the team as a whole. For example, you're Sue's trying to deal with a single DPS in the back line and then uses her ult to save herself. Like,
Oh no,
yeah,
that's
a waste.
stupid. That's also really good
Oh.
for our team. If
Actually,
that's
I'm
just
gonna
happening.
be
I'm a
honest,
solo ult the
that
shark.
one's- No, that one's not even that bad. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like there's a lot of offensive ults that are being solo used that are dumb. Like, I feel like support ults being used to keep themselves alive so that they can
That's
keep healing
crazy.
people
That's
it's not crazy, but like it's not that bad
what?
either. I don't think it's not crazy.
Mean,
The reason
you
why
can
I say
save a
that,
lot of people.
like,
You
The
can
reason
keep
why I say
yourself
this is
alive.
because like the amount of times where you get games where you're just not being protected at all, and you're just like, fuck it, dog.
Hey.
I need to live because I'm gonna get
Hey,
screamed
lock
at
in.
if I don't keep people alive. So like,
Just lock in.
So rather than,
Just
I
a
mean,
lot
like
of people.
genuinely, sometimes for supports, if you're doing enough, it is better for you to use the ult to keep yourself alive so that you can continue to keep everyone else alive than it is. I'm not saying it's the best move every time, but I don't find that nearly as bad. Like, you guys were like, it's trash. Nah. The Iron Man one is pretty atrocious. The Spider-Man one is pretty atrocious. Like, any ult that's meant to hit way more people and you use it for one person?
Any ult that's AoE and you get one person, garbage.
You're garbage.
Garbage.
Absolutely trash.
Tremble before battle.
Oh, you know what? You know what's, I guess the extra trash would be like wasting a Loki ult to solo ult to somebody else.
Yes.
Oh, it's even more petty.
Because you waste 2 ults for just one player.
Ulted, I was like, oh, what's he gonna do with it? Oh, he just went to go solo ult that guy. That's real weird. He must have had beef.
You take the ult and he gets killed with it.
Although it's more funny with the situational ults where people who have more survivability, so like Captain America, I guess somewhat Iron Fist, and
getting solo ulted by a Psylocke hurts different.
You know my Iron Fist, I find
no, it definitely does, because it just hurts painful, because like you wasted your ult to kill just me and no one else.
But I'm saying like for survivability,
I get the determination, but that's a waste.
With Captain America, you get that regenerating shield health coming back all the time when you do that.
Yeah, but I mean the thing is that with that ult, it's designed to rally your teammates together and also keep you alive.
Avengers assemble.
Because the Psylocke one pisses me off. But if a Scarlet Witch decides to just solo ult you, I think I'm actually like livid. I think I actually might be like extra mad.
He solo ulted and you use it only solo on you. No, here's the thing: it's targeting solo. Like because Scarlet Witch is a little hard, is easy to avoid sometimes. Like getting a single kill off it, it just happens.
Because like getting one kill just happens because everyone gets away or whatever, and that's fine. But if she's by herself and you caught her lacking and her response was pure chaos, I was like, bro, are you fucking serious? Just take the L.
Yeah.
Just die.
No, we died.
But that's what I also mean though with like this. If someone's a Sue or a Cloak and Dagger and they're about to die, just die. Don't waste the ult for yourself.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't
time.
think support ones count nearly as much in this matter because like it
makes
makes way more
it's
sense.
9:58, Ahmani. It's 9:58.
Yeah, no.
We gotta get going.
We do. All right. I think that's about it. That covers everything that we've done and all the stuff that
we will rant another time.
Yeah, we have run out of time. So as always, I will do the thing where I say, "Hey, yo, go check us out on the places that exist." So
places that exist.
Yeah, on the Threads, the app formerly known as Twitter, the
Threads,
guys,
Twitter,
all of those. Those things. Underscore.
We're on Grindr. We're on Yelp. We're on.
I don't think those. Wait a minute. Hold up. Back up.
And then there's a paperplayaction@gmail.com if you want to ask us questions. You can also ask us questions on those other handles over there. You can also hit us up on our Patreon. It's like $1.
Yeah.
I know you
Patreon.
got $1. It's okay.
Patreon.
You can also hit the You can also hit the our little tip jar that we have underneath. You can go ahead and hit that.
The tip jar.
If you feel like doing it, it's nice. Spread the love.
The
Talk
love.
to other people. Let people know about the things that you like. And if you let them know about the things that you like, then other people can check them out and do things like that. So, without further ado, we are out of here. Good night.
Farewell.
We have to leave. It's 10.
Bye. Yes. Bye.
Bye.
Peace.
Indeed.
Hey, we got another beat for you. This one's by Doug Dolly.